Ex-stepmothers wanted to be the best in these people, but they were dishonest. They got busted and dishonest. Well, it's been Hades ever since. On the bright side, we're doing what we can to try to get some real predators turned in. Now, some of these folks, it's going to be real difficult. Well, not so much. I got the words Natalie Bollinger and a few other victims, so I mean, people like Ted Bollinger, their days are numbered. He'll be in prison for the rest of his life next time he goes. And it's going to happen. There's a lot of other predators throughout this that, intending to do the right thing ain't the same thing as doing the right thing. When you know that your friend is an at-risk adult, you know he's autistic, you know he's got Tourette syndrome, and you know that people are harming him over something that's not true, well, maybe you should do the friend thing. But the problem is that we live in the United States of America, and here in America, anybody who is not normal is basically considered an idiot. And then, of course, intelligence. The more intelligent you are, the more likely you are to not fit in. I try to dumb myself down. I use little words. I kind of have to because I think too fast. I don't mean too fast as in a bad thing, just far too fast for my mouth. That's why I have funny speech patterns. That and I have no teeth. Anyway, I'm gonna try to watch a video or two and calm myself down. I got until I think 11 or midnight, and it's 8:38 here. And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I gotta order breakfast though. The Super El Cheapo breakfast.
The what?
The
Country fried steak?
No, the two country or the two sausage and scrambled eggs and biscuit and gravy.
The biscuit and gravy value some?
Yeah, almost Super El Cheapo.
Okay, so it's the biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, and two sausage.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you don't want to help me. Who's to get my money? right. Oh, executive order. What the hell is that? Some Star Wars shit? You see that notification? Oh, come on now. Oh. Now that's some Sir Mix-a-Lot right there. Huh.
Can we get to go box? Absolutely, my friend. Was everything okay? Yeah, perfect. I can take a picture off the table. When you're ready, I'll be able to go to the gym. There's no rush though.
Are they $12 a piece? I said, are they $12 a piece?
This right here, a baked potato soup. You want some?
Well, I'm not going to fight you for it if that's what you're asking. I'm gimpy and old. I said, well, I'm not going to fight you for it if that's what you're asking. I'm gimpy and old. Ah, thank you. Welcome back.
Here you are, my man.
Oh wow, I got a
Bingo.
bunch of stuff here.
It'll make it.
sometimes, all right, usually I'm more of a rock and roll fan than anything else.
That's right. Rock and roll hits just right. It's finally almost I wish I could just speak harder. Yeah, it's better at 11:30. Yeah, shit, that's yeah. I like it. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. It's fun being with your Oh, let me check.
Okay.
Might
Because I asked for the plane with the box.
might be gone. Let me check.
Okay.
And I forgot to take it with me.
Camilla just took it, man.
No rush. I'm just gonna drop this off.
Hey,
I'm
remember?
sorry, man.
Yeah, if I get.
I'll try and get started next second.
Yeah, good.
Yes, I do. I put it in that bag yesterday. I put all that in that bag. I chicken just to be ready to boil off. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I had to think about it for a second. Maybe we just hot, bro. Bro, I was so mad when I got to work this morning, and somebody left me I don't even know what it's called. Is this a business card for a chocolate factory? It was in my tip of the road. And what's my tip? Going to the chocolate factory. Good luck. I know, right? Yeah, bad. Going to get chocolate wasted.
That's right. The way I look at it, there's a bunch of stuff that can be done better. But that also,
It doesn't at all. I'm sorry, you didn't see this.
you were, I was starting to learn to say what, they have to, not their fault, but those fools accepted almost the same thing, I'm sorry to hear that, but, you say it's like they accept that.
Sometimes I don't say anything. I don't know. No comment.
Well, most of the time when somebody tells you about that stuff, they're just lump it. A lot of times they want to know, but at the same time, like for me, I'll talk to anybody who's been doing it as long as they might be better.
Yeah. That's not it.
No. Yeah, I learned if I really talk forever, the way things sometimes panic comes out, is there a problem?
My God, I love the flesh that you added to my tater twat stew.
What's up?
I said, I love the flesh you added to my tater twat stew.
It's good shit, my man.
It brings out the flavor really well,
It does.
but not too salty.
I want some more, please.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh, I got the politician boot right here.
Yeah, you know what a mechanical politician looks like?
What's that?
You should look it up on your phone. They got them all over Nebraska.
It's called what?
A mechanical.
Mechanical politician.
Yep. Does it look like something you'd pull behind a team of horses? Uh, apparently it doesn't have them on here.
What's up?
I said apparently it doesn't have them on here. It's an old farming implement called a shit spreader. Oh my God, I found one.
What's up?
I said I found one. Matter of fact, this is the one from Dual County, Nebraska. The one from the town that I came here escaping from. You put manure in there, and before you go tilling the soil, you throw that on the top of it and you mix it in. Yeah. So they call it a mechanical politician because the only thing that comes out of it is shit. And when it comes to people threatening my friends and family, like when it comes to people, I heard what you were saying earlier. I was going to say, when it comes to people threatening my friends and family, I don't actually get to do anything about it. I'm not allowed, they call me mentally ill. I'm not allowed to turn them in. I got to get a family or friend to turn them in. I got to call people from other states that I know. I'm like, man, why didn't you just come forward from the beginning? So I got all this evidence that police and also some child molesters and some rapists been threatening me and my family, but nobody will look at it. They just pretend I'm schizophrenic. On the bright side, I'm going to blame you tonight for the fact that I didn't get a elephant for my 11th birthday, because that's what people tend to want to hear out of me, is something that sounds crazy. They can go, oh my God, he's schizophrenic. I'm like, that is your super nerdy white voice. Why are you doing that?
Oh. Yeah, watch this for a minute. I forgot one. Auto parts for earlier. Alright, I'll make this work. I this comes on back.
You want to put it in?
And that is for you. See, for you. Yes.
All right. I'm going to sneak out and go have a cigarette. If anybody tries to steal my stuff, let them. It's not worth your life.
What?
I said, if anybody tries to steal my stuff, let them, because it's not worth your life.
I won't let him steal it.
Well, it'd be better than anybody getting hurt. I think that people are more important than stuff. Unless it's soft stuff that you can throw at people, because that's pretty important, especially in the wintertime. It was a lot more fun when I was younger and it didn't make my fingers hurt to throw that crap. All right. Fucking cold. Fucking sun open the beaches. Plus, I'm goddamn ass off. Fuck. Ooh. Alright. What I really need to do is I found my rolling papers. Well, I did found them. I don't want to smoke out of my tobacco pipe. And people look at me like I'm a crackhead. Fuck. Anyway, there's a lot of people who are nice and they mean well, but being nice and meaning well isn't the same as actually caring. There's a lot of people that I wanted to believe that they were good people. I wanted to believe that they were people that I could trust, that I could go to for help if I needed it, because they told me I could. And, well, they showed me otherwise. That doesn't make me not care about them. A lot of people wanted to pretend like I told the truth about the situation, that it was some personal hatred and vendetta towards them out of retaliation. Like, no, got not a goddamn thing to do with retaliation. It has to do with the safety of myself, my loved ones, and my evidence. There's only one person whose life is more important than my evidence. That's not fucking true, now is it? Oh, I don't need to roll another cigarette. I got half one right here. Folks is good to me. Nice to me. I gotta make the distinction. Somebody who's nice isn't gonna fight. They got no fight in them. If their rights are fucking trampled, they'll just bitch. And that's the problem right there. Don't just fucking bitch about it. Bitch with intent. There's a big difference between bitching and doing something about it. Education is only part of it. I was gonna sit out here and warm up and have a cigarette, try to find my earplugs. A lot of the issue is that a lot of the evidence that's on here is buried under more videos, but I don't have anyone to talk to most of the time. If I do have somebody to talk to, it's a schizophrenic that comes up and talks to me. You know, I'd like to have a decent conversation. You know, when people say, oh, if you need somebody to vent to, no, I don't need someone to vent to. I need somebody who's not a fucking coward, that's gonna listen and gonna look and gonna speak up. Now, there's some people, like Siggy Lork, he wasn't able to do that. I looked at the laws in his country, and all I got to say is, well, with what he was telling me about how they're treated there, homeless people in Germany are treated a fucking shit ton better than we are. They've actually got rights. Here, we only have rights if you care, and you don't. If you did care, we wouldn't be out here. It is worth so much for you to not have to see poverty that you're willing to spend between $100,000 and $170,000 a year in most places to have these people incarcerated. Doesn't matter if they're guilty. You'll make up a crime if nothing else. In Boulder, Colorado, we get to see who the roll-throughs are. What's a roll-through? Well, that's the people that they fill up the jail with when they start running out of room in the jail. Like, hey, we gotta go grab a few people and put them in jail, and lo and behold, we'll let them all out right before Labor Day weekend, or right before Memorial Day weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend. That's the one where they let them out. So they let all these idiots out, and they're not all idiots, just all of them have mental problems. But we do have quite a few of them who are complete and total idiots. I mean, they go out and they just screw things up. But then they're let out pretty much immediately. When they lock them up long term, it's not long term. It's, you know, they might have a lull in arrests. That's not possible because they're constantly arresting homeless people. And here's the thing, is that Boulder is able to keep their use of force numbers down. It's not that they use force that little. It's that by refusing to take a report from a homeless person or about a homeless person, refusing to investigate any crimes or allegations by a homeless person and by threatening, harassing, and intimidating said homeless persons. Well, it just makes it awful easy for them to do whatever they want. Now that they're required to wear body cameras and have them on at all times, which they should have had from the beginning, yeah, things were messed up. And thank goodness they finally changed it. A day late and a dollar short for me. No matter what, without my friends and family actually opening their goddamn mouths, it didn't make a difference how honest I was. Now, I don't want to be going around spending a shit ton of money that I don't have, but I don't have any money because I didn't have any friends or family that actually gave a shit. Don't type me pretty words and fucking shitty assumptions. Find out what the fuck is going on and make your decisions based on evidence. If you're gonna complain about me, about what I said, well, you know what? There's a reason I said it, and there's a reason I post up the evidence of it. Be true to your word before you go judging me. You want to pass judgment on me because you refuse to look. That's not my fucking fault. And say, oh, you shouldn't have yelled. Bitch, go back and look through our messages. I didn't start off yelling. I used to see how people were doing just to see how they were doing, making sure that they were safe and making sure they're all right. Now I try to let them know what I'm up to and that I still need help, and then because I message them, I end up getting a bunch of their messages on my Facebook. I'm like, holy shit. You know, I go to my timeline and here's somebody that's ignored me for fucking ever. I send them one fucking message and all of a sudden it's popping up all their goddamn videos at me. All their pictures, all your this is, all their that's. I'm like, damn, must be fucking nice. That's from the outside looking in, isn't it? You never know what it's like for the person on the inside. Now, I gave everybody a taste of their own medicine. I may not have treated them exactly how they treated me, because there's a lot of stuff I'm not willing to do. But also, there's a lot of that stuff that won't hurt those people. It won't hurt them. It simply don't matter. They're too selfish. If you can get somebody to, instead of saying they're sorry all the time, if you can get them to stop and actually take a look and actually listen, it makes a difference. But they have to actually care. If they can make a connection between what you're going through and how you're treating them, well, maybe it'll make a difference. When people tell me how horrible it is that other people do stuff to me and then they do it themselves, I'm like, are you kidding me? That's not hell. There's a lot of people who claim to be my friends, and when they prove to me that they weren't, that's when they should have left. It's not okay to threaten people's lives. It's not okay to go killing my friends. It's not okay to be getting on my timeline and being a racist or a sexist. It's a bad time for that. I don't like your meanness. But if you're gonna be mean to my loved ones, I can be mean back. If you're gonna threaten to kill my friends and family, I can definitely get very, very loud. Those of you who want to be angry because I scream and that it's scary, well, it's supposed to be. That's what it feels like to me when all you will do is text bad assumptions and literally make every effort not to look at evidence, not to be an actual friend. Alright, lower my headphones. Oh my god, I found them. Right. It's rather difficult to listen to the stuff I need to in private if I don't have the headphones. Fucking gross. Ugh. It's a lot more potent when you smoke it out of a tobacco pipe, and it leaves a pretty nasty flavor in the back of your throat too. We all got our vices, don't we? We all got our addictions, but not all of us use them addictions as excuses to be shitty to others. One of the things these folks take for granted is that they've got friends and family. They're in person. They're not prevented from seeing their friends and family. Although with many of them, if they're friends and family or anything like that, I do feel bad for them because they don't see their friends and family. They don't maintain relationships. They're not honest, that's for sure. If the difference between their friend being alive or dead was whether or not they told the truth, they'd hand them the gun and the bullet. That's the kind of friends they are. There's literally nothing that you can do to keep your name out of it if you have been involved in the situation and in my life well enough for me to remember your first and last name. Fucking Oh, I gotta have a cigarette over here. That is much smoother. Through all of this, one thing that has been the biggest pain in my ass is that these people tended to be my friends, where you'd think that in all this time they would have taken the time to look instead of making every excuse not to. You'd think that they would take the time to come forward instead of making every excuse not to. That's why they don't get to have their names kept secret. You tell the truth or you leave. Pretty simple. If you leave, that is your decision. That shows your quality of content. Between telling the truth and allowing an innocent man to be victimized repeatedly, you chose to let the innocent man be victimized repeatedly 6 years ago. And you showed that you didn't give a shit the first time I come to you. If you help me get it into court, that's a different story.
Your body is guided. What you really there. You're not really there, you're finding yourself. You know how people go on. Have you ever heard of people going on trips where they get lost and they feel like they're not honoring and stuff and feel like they're walking around crazy places? I've done that kind of thing before. I've really traveled.
Don't smoke salvia.
Yeah, and then you go somewhere else, like your house, where you're always there, you got to look at your things just to be the memories of the world are different and affect the zones that we live on. Neither one completely puts the other to create an alternative space. So if they can create like two vibration space. You guys all right?
Yeah.
What can I get for you?
No butter. I have order crispy mushroom.
With like, so,
Oh yeah.
anything else?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
I have three, one. I have like a coffee, and then I have like that chocolate, and then I have, oh, no, I feel really bad for one. We're already sitting there for like, I'm trying to call her. She was so like,
For what? That's too long. Yeah, for this one. Yeah, Cassie put that in for a minute and I felt it. Like the tortillas. She did it for a minute. Yeah, it happened like 4 days ago. She put it in there for like a minute. Then she pulled it out. She was like, is a minute long enough for these? And I was like, dude, open that thing. And she opened it and they were like remade it together. Yeah, dude. This new microwave is just really, really good. What? Yeah, it was nice. I did. Just does that because it's quick. You can't do that, but yes, I can go the other way. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Shut up, stop arguing.
I mean, this is no, this turkey thing, same way. Oh, yeah, well, this last time. So I just follow the rules, well, it's the first you should get
You have a little tip. One down is like the equivalent of 2 volts. Yeah, it's concentrate, you know, little trifles that they don't like, little like trifles that, like little trifles for like sparkle. Yeah. That is the THC Well, plastic is basically the process of stripping all of that THC from the blood. That's the end. So basically, it's like taking all the THC and it's just from your crops.
I had that class. Like, I had it over, like,
That's because they like that for a long time. What it is, and stuff like the connected are and stuff that basically explain it to her.
Yeah, I think that
Don't talk. Actually, I can argue with that. Because I saw a THC sticker on a website back in the company, my buddies and my friends. Went to a dispensary like 42%. It was called
2,400.
No, straight black, bro. No, you're just I looked at the sticker on it. Nope, I looked at the sticker on it. It was called snow caps, but it was called snow caps. It was 42%. The highest percentage, but 42%. Yeah. Most months, that's down around 25%. What do we 30 to 33% is like 40%, that's the same. Okay, you're going to yeah. Yeah, and then the lower. So yes, I can.
Yeah, thank you.
How you doing? You okay?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah, let's do it. Actually, well, it's kind of crowded out there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you are? I think I'm gonna get a sign.
Because now after I got paid, I started finding out. I'm telling you where my shit is. Usually your eyes get glassy and shit. Yeah. So we're always mad. Bro. That sucks. Stripes up. Rock is straight, nice. Yeah, so you want 13. So, over here. No, we do. It's just gone right now. It's not past 10. And I shut it down because I waited and I got all the food. It's yeah, I don't want to say it because then people are like, oh, shit. Alright, yeah.
Just have,
This is what we do. It's all. Shoot, this is. Chill out. Five times better. Yeah, it's I can't count my list. Most of our guys all that money to make radios when they get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Actually, no, more money. Yeah, you're good. I have a leeway of about 10 minutes for it's stagnant, you know, 4 minutes sat at 9:50. They got 10 minutes to order, so now you got this. 15 minutes or something. Yeah, I think it's all the difference in avocado is not on regular club. So you take the avocado off, and then you're gonna switch cheese. So you're gonna take the avocado off, you take off the ham. You know what I'm gonna do? Switch to white. And then it's better because we're about to run out of it. That's gonna be premium. So the natural sauce is fine. Yeah. What would that be? Yeah. My dad makes that joke whenever you take out too much crap on burgers. So hot shit, you don't tomato, Sausage crumbles, you can put sausage crumbles in it. What? No, it's just basically gravy. Oh, yeah, sausage gravy. You just put sausage crumbles in it. That way.
Long week of work. Cold. 18.5 years.
So I'm probably gonna say, they're gonna stay slow and
You know
just
what I wanted to go to espresso. He kept telling me about everything. I was like, you go out there, have a run. I was like, I wanted to see it so badly because I always grew up like this. It would be so much fun to play. That's the coolest thing. And
I'm just gonna go
I
ahead
played
and
cello for 1 year.
get a couple of managers things set up for that, so that I can share myself a quick exit as well. So,
And I wanted to be there for that. I had that sort of thing back in.
yeah, I'll probably just sit there and pulling loader and have my safe and stuff and get down already, got the save up when I know let's go. I just wanted to make sure that because the point me pulling now is so that I don't have too much to pull later.
There's so many old songs to play. Did you watch? Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is it old? Is it too high end?
It was like, yeah.
That's cool, huh? What's she play? My mom played that. Yeah, she played the guitar. I have a guitar that I tried. I bought like 2 years ago. That just over there. It's like bored. I practice myself here and there, but I still need to do it. I want to like, but just it's just a lot. Too much strings.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of patience. But it'll be fun. Eventually.
Yes, we have like this date that I was
Yeah. My dad had a band. My mom played in it. I was like, when I was born, he's big into music. I've always been big into music. Mostly just dedicate myself to something as long as you have to.
Oh yeah. So Stanley would be like, to get to be like, he's like, second. It was
No, that's great, isn't it? I can make $200 in tips in the night and really I bet the manager, ever so
I can see it.
every other.
Oh, fucking A, it's cold. So, right now there's a lot of people in there. Gives me a lot of anxiety. People just suck. Fucking A, man. I wish I could put another pair of pants on, but I don't have one. Almost forgot I gotta crawl in through my passenger side. Oh, fuck, it's cold. Oh. Fucking Farvignugan and all that. The problem isn't that I don't want to trust people, it's that they don't give me a reason to trust them. And then there's the respect thing. I treat everybody with respect. I think that's how it should be. Well, I try to treat everyone with respect. But at the same time, if you threaten my family, you fucked up. So many people think I should be shut the fuck up about it. It's stupid as shit. That is not my phone. That's the one I found in the river. This one's almost as fucked up as the one that I got from Natalie Bollinger. Or, well, from Alicia Bollinger. So I guess I'll show it to you. Of course, the one I got from Alicia Bollinger was an HTC. You see how fucked up that is? Like, why the fuck would you give somebody a phone that fucked up? Even as a birthday present. And that's the problem with all of my friends. They didn't give a fuck what was going on. Nobody cared how much fucking abuse I was going through. They were too fucking busy to listen. And here's the thing, is that most of my friends have pushed people to commit suicide and have admitted it. Alright, perhaps not most of them. All of them have shown, well, exactly the traits that push your friends and family to commit suicide. It's called not giving a fuck. How are people supposed to believe you? You go out of your way to not keep your word? How are people supposed to believe you care when they have to beg you for years to tell the truth? And that's one thing that you notice all these people on a sidestep the one important question. Did I come to you for help? And ultimately, I get them to at least admit that, yes, I did go to them for help. So why didn't they come forward? Why didn't they give a shit? Why didn't they pay attention if they were such good friends? If they were friends at all? And everybody got an excuse. Everybody. There's those folks who say, oh, well, I never asked you for nothing. Bitch, you lucky. You lucky you didn't have to ask me for nothing. The question there is, who did you ask? At least you had somebody you could ask. People that come up with and make up any excuse not to tell the truth. Especially when it shows any imperfection in them. I know somebody who doesn't do that. I'll show you I'm imperfect. I'll also show you that if I don't give a holy goddamn if you my best friend, my mother, or Jesus H fucking goddamn Christ. You tell the truth or I will. You touch a child, I'm telling on you. You help my predators get away, I'm telling on you. A lot of times I intend on going back through my videos, posting up a bunch of evidence in them, but I've done that time and again when people promised they were going to do something. You know, people got great intentions until they realize there's actually something needs done. Nobody did more to hide like cowards and hide evidence than my friends. Even the Bollingers didn't work that hard. And why is that? The Bollingers got a lot of people to help them, and a lot of people to listen to them. A lot. And the reason they got people to listen to them is because none of you actually tried to come forward with the truth. None of you gave a shit what happened to me, and you still don't. I'm gonna end this video now, and afterwards I'm gonna start my next video with a prediction about the lady who said she'll help me. Well, I'll probably tell you the most likely and why. Could be ready. I think it's gotten a visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper. No victim left behind.